One day after the former divisional commander was announced as the new police commissioner, knocking out 7 other contenders, President David Granger said that his decision was based on recommendations given during consultations as required by the Constitution.
I was required under the Constitution to consult with the chairman of the Police Service Commission, so all that was done. And I received recommendations from him, and by and large, I felt those recommendations were reasonable. And I followed those recommendations, and I'm not going to disclose what those recommendations were. But my final decision was based largely on the consultation that I had with the chairman of the Police Service Commission.
The head of state went on to defend the decision, which came as a surprise to many.
The Police Service Commission conducted interviews, had access to files not only of current events in the police force, but of historic events. So that when you find officers who have been serving for example, 30 years, there has been a record of their performance for a long period of time. And I relied very heavily on the advice I got, and the advice I was required to receive from the Police Service Commission. So as far as the selection process is concerned, I can justify my decisions, and I'm sure if you spoke to the chairman of the Police Service Commission, he is prepared to justify his recommendations to me.
Former crime chief and commander of A, C, and D divisions, Leslie James, was on Thursday sworn in by President Granger as the new police commissioner. James was among the 8 assistant commissioners up for the position. These included Assistant Commissioner David Ramnarine, who has been acting top cop for almost 2 years. In addition to being bypassed for the top cop position in the force, Ramnarine also did not make the cut for deputy commissioner. The 4 new deputies appointed are Lyndon Alves, Maxine Graham, Nigel Hoppy, and crime chief Paul Williams. Reporting for the Evening News, Vanu Manikchan.